Hey everyone, make sure you stay tuned to the end of this video for a special Vinylmation update. Hey everyone, Collect the Magic back here again with another video. Today we're bringing you something a little bit different. I'm bringing you the 15 Disney Facts tag. I was tagged, and at the end of this video I will tag someone. So let's jump right into it. The concept behind this is that it is 15 Disney related questions and you have to come up with the answers. And you're supposed to come up with the answers on the spot. I cheated and I didn't. I pre-wrote my answers, but anyway, here are the questions and the answers. Alright, I got my little book here of all the questions, and then I've got my answer sheet, which I will read off to you. So question number 1. What is a scene in any Disney film that you would like to experience firsthand? The one that I picked for this one is the opening of The Lion King, the Circle of Life scene, because who wouldn't want to experience that with all the animals and seeing everything? Assuming that I don't get trampled by a stampede or get injured in any way and don't tick off the animals enough that they'd want to kill me and they don't get territorial or anything, it'd be a really cool scene to experience firsthand. Question number 2. What is the most unforgettable experience you've had in the Disney parks? I have 2 that are pretty unforgettable. The first one happened on our Disney trip in the year 2000, and I was picked as the magician's assistant during the Diamond Horseshoe Review. Diamond Horseshoe is now just a restaurant, and I think they just serve lunch now. I don't even think they serve like full days anymore. But it was a really cool place. There was like a kind of like a mini hoop-de-doo review in there, but they had magicians and singers and dancers and all sorts of things. The magician came out, needed an assistant, I raised my hand, I got picked, and I did this really cheesy magic trip with him. The other one that is unforgettable is in our 2010 trip, we being my family, went to the studio backlot tour at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and at the beginning of that show they have a special effects demonstration called Harbor Attack, where they show you how they recreate a war scene with torpedoes and floodings and all sorts of fun things. My family was lucky enough to get picked as the volunteers for it, so we got soaking wet and it was very, very fun. Number 3. What non-Disney song reminds you of or brings you back to the Disney parks? In my family, we really like the film National Lampoon's Vacation, starring Chevy Chase, and in that film they have kind of the theme song called Holiday Road. So it was the joke of the trips past that we play that song when we leave, because we would drive 20 plus hours to get to Disney World, so we would actually be recreating the movie in a way. So that kind of brings me back to Disney. Question 4. When was the first time you visited a Disney park? The first time I visited a Disney park was October 1996. Question 5. If you could choose any Disney character to be your best friend, who would it be? I'm going to say a Disney Parks character, the Dream Finder. If you know who that is, you're awesome. If not, do your research and then get back to me. Number 6. Who is your favorite Disney princess? This one is very, very easy. It's Belle. The reason that it is Belle is because in 2010 I was in a theatrical production of Disney's Beauty and the Beast, and I played the Beast and the Prince, so I kind of have a connection to that movie, that show, and Belle, so that's why she is my favorite Disney princess. Number 7. Name a scene or moment in a Disney film that never fails to make you cry. First thing, want to make this clear, no Disney movie has ever actually made me cry to the point where actual tears have been shed, but there's one scene that gets me really, really close, and I'm sure it's only a matter of time before I actually cry when I watch it, and that is the ending of Toy Story 3 when Andy gives away all his toys. And that is one of the reasons behind that is because Toy Story is my favorite Disney movie of all time, and it just kind of brings me back to that, and it gets pretty close to making me cry. So yeah, that would be the closest, but it's never actually made me cry. Number 8. What is the first Disney movie you remember seeing? The first Disney movie I ever remember seeing is The Hunchback of Notre Dame. It was also the first movie I ever saw in theaters, but I only lasted through about 20 minutes of it, if that, maybe 10 minutes of it, and I immediately started screaming, and those 10 minutes were probably the previews, and then I started screaming, and then I was taken out of the theater. Number 9. Okay, this one's where I cheated, because the question is, what is your favorite Disney film? I made a list. These are my favorite Disney films in order of their release. Fun and Fancy Free, Alice in Wonderland, Peter Pan, Lady and the Tramp, The Sword and the Stone, Mary Poppins, The Jungle Book, The Aristocats, Bedknobs and Broomsticks, Pete's Dragon, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Beauty and the Beast, Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, Aladdin, Homeward Bound, The Incredible Journey, Hocus Pocus, Cool Runnings, Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves, The Lion King, The Santa Claus, Heavyweights, A Goofy Movie, Toy Story, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Hercules, George of the Jungle, Toy Story 2, The Emperor's New Groove, Recess, School's Out, Monsters Inc., Lilo and Stitch, The Santa Claus 2, Finding Nemo, Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, The Haunted Mansion, The Pacifier, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, The Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause, Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, Up, Alice in Wonderland, Toy Story 3, The Sorcerer's Apprentice, Tangled, The Muppets, Wreck-It Ralph, Monsters University, Frozen, and the latest to be added to my list is Saving Mr. Banks. Amazing movie, you should go see it if you haven't seen it yet. Number 10. Who is your favorite Disney villain? I cheated again. I had to make a list. In no particular order, these are my favorite Disney villains. Pete, Big Bad Wolf, Willie the Giant, Madam Mim, Pain and Panic, Mother Gothel, Sid Phillips, Al from Toy Story 2, Lotso, Roger Klotz from the TV series Doug. If you've never seen that, look it up on YouTube. Great animated series. Chernabog, Ka, Mortimer Mouse. If you don't know who that is, you're not a true Disney fan. Brer Fox and Brer Bear from The Song of the South. Tony Perkis from Heavyweights. By the way, Tony Perkis is one of Ben Stiller's best roles ever. So go watch Heavyweights. Amazing Disney movie. Dr. Terminus and Hoagie from Pete's Dragon. Judge Doom from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. The Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus, Ramsley the Butler from Haunted Mansion, and the Red Queen from the new Alice in Wonderland. Number 11. What is your least favorite Disney film? Any direct-to-DVD Disney sequel. They're all equally terrible. I don't care what anybody has to say. They all are terrible. Number 12. What is your favorite Disney song? This was incredibly difficult for me to make this decision. I had to narrow it down between my favorite Disney movie songs, my favorite Disney attraction songs, and I decided that the Disney attraction songs were better, so they are Grim Grinning Ghost from the Haunted Mansion, of course, One Little Spark from Journey to Imagination, and There's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow from Carousel of Progress. If you don't know any of those songs, you need to listen to them or go visit a Disney park because they are incredible. Number 13. What Disney character has your personality or is closest to your personality? Now, this is not me answering this question. This is the cast of a show I was in giving me this answer. When I did Beauty and the Beast, we called them phony Tonys, and we voted on who was most like each character. And I was decided that I was most like Cogsworth, which kind of makes sense because I don't like getting in trouble. I'm very kind of polite to people, and I make sure things are done right to the way people like them done. And I don't, I get to the point and I do things the way they should be done the first time. And if they're not being done a certain way, I kind of get upset. So I'm kind of a perfectionist, but yeah, it's pretty much Cogsworth. The only difference is I'm not a clock, but I can tell time. Number 14. If you could change a scene in any Disney film, what would it be? I wouldn't exactly change a scene, but I would extend a scene, and the scene is from Toy Story. It's the Pizza Planet scene. And what I would really like to do is have them show more of the video games and more of everything, like, and how it's done, because and have like Buzz and Woody interacting with those games, because it'd be way more cool than just them going into the claw and getting into a vending machine, basically, or into a claw game. I mean, have them play arcade type games. I think that'd be really fun to watch them do to get through Pizza Planet. Obviously, it would be really hard to write in if, the movie, the way it's laid out now, it would have been very hard to write that in, but I still think it would have been a really cool turn into the movie. And I don't know, maybe it's like the weird turn for a possible future Toy Story video game. I don't know, but some Pixar. Hey, if there's Pixar people out there who are gonna make Disney video games, and you're gonna do a Toy Story thing, there you go. There's an idea for you, and I'll take the credit. Thank you. And number 15. If you could get stuck on any Disney attraction for more than 30 minutes, what would it be? This has actually happened to me, but we didn't get evacuated. I got stuck on the Great Movie Ride in the Raiders of the Lost Ark scene right after you get your tour guide back, and it was kind of weird. We were stuck there for literally a half hour, and they fixed the car. We didn't get evacuated, luckily, but no, we got stuck for a half hour. And so we had this really awesome tour guide. His name is Mac. I don't think he works there anymore, and I hope he's still alive because he was old, but he was one of the coolest ones. He was telling stories. He had been working at Disney's Hollywood Studios since it'd been Disney MGM Studios when the park first opened on that same ride. And the first time that ride opened, his first tram got stuck in the same spot, and Julie Andrews, otherwise known as Mary Poppins, was sitting in the front row, and he didn't know that. And it's a good thing he didn't, because he probably would have screwed up in the Mary Poppins part of the ride. But anyway, that wouldn't have been my first choice to get stuck on a ride, so obviously I probably would have wanted to get stuck on Haunted Mansion because everybody knows how much I love that ride, or the Jungle Cruise, because when you get stuck on that ride, the skippers make more and more jokes, and they get worse and worse, but they get funny, and then you can screw with the skippers and just have fun with it. It's such a fun time when you get stuck on that ride. I've had it happen before where I've gotten stuck for like 5-10 minutes, but it's super fun because you have an entertaining person on the ride with you, and it's not just the same track looping over and over again. Although Haunted Mansion would be fun even if it is the same looping track. Alright guys, that's it for my 15 Disney Facts tag. I would like to tag my friend Megan, who is down on her Disney College program right now. So Megan, you need to do this, answer all these questions, and then post it, and then tag someone. So I know you're doing your college program, and your last video was awesome, and I hope you're having a lot of fun down there. Trade some vinyls for me, and have a good rest of your program. Alright, the special Vinylmation update that I promised at the beginning of the video is right now. I recently got 2 Vinylmations that really helped my collection, and they were able to help me complete my Indiana Jones Series 1. And if you've been watching my videos, you know which 2 I'm missing, but we'll go through them anyway. The first one is Marion Ravenwood, missing her. She was the only common that I did not blind box while I was down in Disney World. So I was looking for her, couldn't find her, couldn't trade for her, so got her online, and it was easy enough. And the other one that I have also didn't blind box it down there, but it was the one that I really wanted out of the series, and it is the Golden Idol Chaser. And probably one of my favorite vinyls that I have in my collection now. And we'll give you a full 360 on this guy. Pretty plain vinyl on the back, but still, you gotta love the Golden Idol Chaser from Indiana Jones. Alright you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any requests of videos you would like me to do, please comment them down below. Feel free to put responses to this video and tags if you've decided to tag yourself, which you shouldn't do, but if you've decided to tag yourself, make sure you respond. Put it as a video response down there. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you rate and give me a thumbs up because it lets me know that you want to see more videos. Coming up in the next couple weeks or so, I do have a package that should be arriving pretty soon. I'm not going to tell you what I'm getting. It is Disney related, and I will be opening it for you guys to see. So assuming that that all goes well, we will see you then. And once again, thank you guys for watching, and have a magical day.